Welcome back, you all. This is Mima's Place, and today I have my first project of the year. It's a Valentine project for the little kiddos. These are Valentine cards, but on back of them is a box, and in the box we have one of these treats, these Mott's assorted fruit. They're like gummy bears, and they fit perfectly in here. I don't know if the other candies, that those little tiny heart candies, would fit in here or not. I've not seen them on the market, so I couldn't test them around in my area to see if they fit in this box. But I thought those sweet treats are really cute. And so I want to make this one today. This is a boy one. It says, I'll take it up closer to the camera so you can see. It says, a little bee told me it's Happy Valentine's Day. And then if you open it, both of them state the same, Happy Valentine's Day. This is geared more toward the boy, and this one is more toward the girl. So that gives you somewhat of an idea. But let's go ahead and make it. Now, I made my own template with this. I mean, there may be other people that made these, but I didn't see any. This is an idea I just had during the night, and then I decided to get up and try it. So we're starting off with a sheet of paper that's 7.5 by 5.5. Now what I did for y'all is I did a template, a diagram. So if you want to stop the video at this point and take a picture of it, this will give you an idea. What I did is I put the score lines of where they were on the scoreboard, and then these X's represent the area that you'll need to cut out. And I'll take this closer to the camera. Now if you'll see on this side, on these where they have little lines coming up, these are where you're going to cut it so that you minor it, and it fits better when you put it all together. These dots are the faux dots. Excuse me, these broken lines are the faux dots. Okay. Now again, that's 7.5 by 5.5. And then here's one that I've already done for you. Now I'm just going to put this up here so that we can follow along and you can see, hopefully you can see it better. So what I did is I took my little score buddy, and that's this right here. And this I got at the Dollar Tree store. And that's one thing I want to say. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I did when I first got started, because I felt like I had to have everything, every brand name out there, what other people were doing. And maybe later on you can do that. But if you're just getting started, you don't need to. And there's a lot of things even in your own house that you can use. This I got from the Dollar Tree, and I scored it over here. I took it on the long side, which is the 7.5 side. You score it 1/2, and then you score it at 3.5 and 4. Now you see there's not enough room to score it at the 7, so all you have to do is just turn it over or turn it around, whichever way you want to do it, and score it. Better to turn it around, because that way the score lines are all on the same. They're you know how it makes an indentation, and then you see it over here. They're all the same that way. And then you're going to come this way and you're going to score it again at 1/2, and you're going to score it at 4.5, and you're going to score it at what is that, 5. So that will show you if you want to do it that way. Okay, so I hope it didn't mix you up, but again, if you're confused, just follow this diagram and that will show you. And then also, as far as the little cards itself, this card right here is actually, let's see, it is 6 inches going across. I scored it at 3. And it is, let's see, 4 inches going down, 6 going across, and score at 3. So that'll give you an idea. Now this picture right here, I did on Canva, and I did a couple of them. So these I did, and then I printed them out on photo paper to make them a little bit more shinier. Okay, and then I backed it with some black card stock. Okay, so what we want to do is take our bone folder, go ahead and crease your sides. So that's what I'm going to do on camera. This will give you, I hope you're all starting off your new year with a bang. You know, we go through many things in a year, and we have challenges, and you know what? Those challenges actually make you stronger. It doesn't feel like it when you're going through it. But when you look back of all the challenges you've had in your life, they actually have made you stronger. Now, there's some people it doesn't, but we do have the choice of you know, making a choice to look at things differently, or look at them as though it's the end of the world, and it's really not. Okay, so this is how this goes. Now, one thing I forgot to show you is that I did use my corner rounder on this part right here on the top, because it's going to close this way. And the reason it's going to close this way is because the Valentine card is going to be right here. So all the child does have to do is just turn it over and open it this way. So we're going to go ahead and use our corner rounder right here. Corner rounder, oops, all those pieces came out of the corner rounder. Let me take those off of here. I hope I'm not shaking the camera too much. I'm actually recording this on my other camera, because this is the second time I'm recording this, because the other one didn't go well. So I'm trying it on my other iPhone, and see if it'll work any better. Okay, so now we're going to take some glue. Also, I don't know if it was the length of the video as well, so I'm speeding right through this, or trying to make it easier, so that when I download it, and maybe CapCut will see it differently this time, because that's that program I use, CapCut. And it just was lagging a lot. I don't know what was wrong with it. So as you see here, you know how that should have went inside this little guy. But even if you put it outside, nobody's going to see. So don't get too, I'm going to try to put it in, but don't get too caught up in that, just in case you make a mistake like that, like I did. Now since I hadn't glued it, I just opened it up and it went right through. But I'm just saying, in the case that happens with you. Okay? All right, so we're going to seal this. I'm going to use my bone folder to seal it down there. And I didn't, whoops, I really did that very quick. Let's do this right, okay? And it's a good thing that I'm doing this on camera, because these are things that happen while you're doing this, and we're not all perfect crafters here. We like to have everything set up perfectly when we're filming, especially when we're filming, because that makes it a whole lot easier. But sometimes it doesn't always go that way. And that helps those that feel that they have to have it on target every time. And you don't. You really don't. Okay, so I took it apart, as you can see, and I'm putting it right back together. Now, one of the things you want to do is probably take your bone folder and just go ahead and punch this. Now, the reason I have this particular bone folder is it doesn't leave indentations. Many of them do. And later on down the top line, you can do that. See how I did that? You see how it kind of made little bumps there. Sometimes those things can happen, but don't let that bug you, because as far as this is concerned, these are for the little kids. Oops, I'm losing the camera again. And they're not even going to notice it. Now, honestly, if I was selling that, that would not do. I would make sure it's just as smooth as this. And then to make the little, you see how I have a little notch right here? I took my, let's see, my EK 1-inch puncher, and then I just kind of eyeballed it, put it right in the middle. Very little one. There, it popped right out. So that gives you an idea on that one. Let me close this up. So I had to stop the video because I realized that I was at the point on this that I would be putting the card on here. The problem is I hadn't cut this out and then I hadn't printed in here, so I couldn't use this one. So I had to use my printer and print off the correct one. But here it is. And what I'm going to do is move this over here. And I'm going to put this one on here like this. And basically what you do is you just eyeball it on here as to where it goes. The kids are going to be so interested in what's inside. They're going to think the card is cute, the picture is cute. They're not going to really pay attention as to whether or not you have it centered. Again, if I was selling these, obviously that would be the case. I would be very careful about that because I want it to look more professional. But the kids are not, it's not going to matter to them. You know, that's something about kids. They're just so graceful and so forgiving, and those things just don't matter. It's us adults that have an issue with it. Isn't that something? We can learn a lot from our children. So there you go. I love this little kitty and this little dog. I think it's just so doggone cute. But anyway, here we go. You know what? This little guy here, I don't like. It's because I think I drank too much coffee because my hands are kind of nervous. I really didn't do too well with that gluing on there. I don't know. Let's see. Let me hold it with my finger and see if it's going to be better. Again, I'm glad I'm making these mistakes really on camera because I don't want y'all to feel bad when you make a mistake like this. Of course, you may never make one, and that'll be good if you don't. Okay, so we already took that little notch off. I showed you that, and we trimmed the sides right here so that this will close very evenly like this. And I've got glue on my fingers, so I'm trying to be careful because I don't know where my rag went. I'm gonna have to put it on my fingers. Hopefully that won't hurt anything. And then let's go ahead and glue this on. Again, this is the whole length of it is 6, and then you score it at 3 inches. It'll be the perfect middle for it. And then from there, you'll put your little picture on top. And let me go ahead and position this so that it's right on the middle of it. Yeah, and then what you do is you just open it up. Take your bone folder right here, and they'll just put a little bit of pressure on it. Sorry about moving the camera again. I moved my setting to another room in my home, hoping I'd have better light. I don't know if this is better light, but then I have some other little obstacles I have to have a challenge with. Okay, so we're going to put this in here, put this right here like this, and it closes up really easily. Now, if you didn't trim that, they'd probably be getting stuck, so I would trim it. And there's the little card. So we have these 3 that we've done. I've got to do a few more because I give them away to the Sunday school kids. But I thought this is so cute. Now I have another one using these very photos. Only I'm going to be using Hershey Kisses with them, just to give you an idea of other projects that you can have. And that video is forthcoming. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm going to probably be filming it today. And then I'll be editing it and uploading it. But in the meantime, these are so cute. I love the little bee. Look at that. Is not that bee adorable? Look at that sun. Oh, this is so cute. I'm trying to bring these up closer to the camera so you can see. Isn't that adorable? All right, y'all. You have a blessed day. Do like and subscribe. Below there's a little thumbs up button. I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Without you, I cannot grow this channel. So I need you Jesus loves you. I love you. You have a blessed week, and don't. You are special. And I'm so thankful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed week. All right. Bye-bye. Love y'all.